flyers, spotters, forwards, defensemen, guards, posts. These are all positions on a team, and they all have a different role to play. What position do you play? All right, here we go. This is the reading from the coming Sunday, a reading from the Gospel according to Matthew. Glory to you, O Lord. When Jesus saw the crowds, he felt sorry for them because they were harassed and dejected like a sheep without a shepherd. And he said to his disciples, "The harvest is rich, but the laborers are few. So ask the Lord of the harvest to send laborers to his harvest." He summoned his 12 disciples. He gave them authority over unclean spirits, with the power to cast them out and to cure all kinds of sicknesses and disease. These are the names of the 12 apostles. First, Simon, who's called Peter, and his brother Andrew, James, the son of Zebedee, and his brother John, Philip and Bartholomew, Thomas, Matthew, the tax collector, James, the son of Alphaeus, and Thaddeus, Simon the zealot, and Judas Iscariot, who was to betray him. These 12 Jesus sent out. The gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ. Did you catch all that? That's the roster. Jesus had like first round draft pick, and he had 12 picks. Okay? He could take anybody he wanted to, right? Jesus was a rabbi, okay? He was schooled as a teacher in his Jewish tradition, and he had a pick of men to take for his team. These were the 12 apostles, but he was surrounded by disciples, men and women both. He had particular roles for each of them to play. And he drafted them from all kinds of walks of life. An accountant, we had fishermen, we believe there were some that were craftsmen, maybe even winemakers or olive oil makers. Very non-typical for a Jewish rabbi to choose from. These weren't guys who had, extensive schooling. They weren't from the religious institutions. These were just dudes who had particular gifts that Jesus wanted to use to build his team to reach out to the people who were harassed and dejected. Jesus chose some very particular people for his task, and it wasn't random, and it wasn't the ones you would expect. Outside in this week. That's you and me. Are you kidding me? I'm just a farm boy from southern Alberta. I got roped into this whole thing. Jesus said I could use you. And I said, okay, let's see what we can do together. And you're the same way. Jesus has put gifts inside of you. He's got a role for you in the story. In fact, if there was like a new set of gospels written, and you and I are working for what Jesus is talking about, helping these people who are harassed and dejected, the poor, the sick, the lame, right? The downtrodden, the outcasts. He's saying, we gotta help these people. And if we step up and we say, Jesus, I'm going to follow you and I'm going to help. I'm going to do what you do. And I'm going to do what you ask me to do. That's you and me. So, what do you bring to the team? Jesus has got a spot for you on the team, and he's put certain gifts inside of you and me that he wants to put to work for the good of his purposes, his kingdom. That's what he calls it. So what is it? What do you bring to the team? What position would you like to play? Think about that this week. I love y'all. See you in the next one. Woo! We're getting close to the end of the year, man. Super pumped.